Hey everyone, it's Rita. Welcome back to my channel. For today, we have the most anticipated collection, at least for me. I am a lover of everything Lisa Eldridge releases. So she just came out with a brand new collection, her kind of like summer collection, and she brought 6 new lipsticks, a re-release from last year, and 2 completely new products. So she got a highlighter, like a more kind of like highlighty product, and blushes. So I did pick one of each, so 1 blush, 1 highlight, and 4 out of the 6 new lipsticks. Before we get into that video, please go ahead and hit the red button down here to subscribe to my channel. That way you won't miss any of my upcoming ones. The very first product we're going to be talking about is going to be the Elevated Glow Highlight, and this one highlighter, and it's going to retail for $38, and she did come up with 4 different shades. I've got mine in the shade Cosmic Rose. So the lighter one is gonna be Crystal Nebula, and then after comes Cosmic Rose, then Solar Light, and then the last one, darker shade, is gonna be Celestial Fire. So honestly, highlight, it's something that I usually just go for golden ones, but for this release I wanted to try something different, so I went with the Cosmic Rose, which is going to be a more, as described here, it's going to be best for light to medium skin tones. Her second release is going to be the Enlivening Blushes. I've got mine in the shade Mountain Walk, and these ones are gonna retail for $34. Unfortunately, right now all of them are out of stock. She did come up with 6 different shades, kind of like a good option for everyone. This one says it's going to be an intense blue-based raspberry pink that imparts skin with a freshly flushed cheek, redolent of a brisk walk outdoors. So I definitely wanted something more natural, like something that will be closer to my natural blushing shade. And then lastly, we have what's for me my most exciting release whenever she comes out. It's gonna be her lipsticks. This time around, she came out with the Luxuriously Lucent Lip Color, which is basically a satin formula. She came out with 6 new shades. I picked up only 4, including Spirited Away, which is the one that I'm wearing today. Just a beautiful everyday, almost like brownish red shade. What do you think it looks on me? I feel like it's more of like a brownish red, and these ones are gonna retail for $36. Let's go ahead and do some arm swatches of the 4 lipsticks, 5 including Love of My Life, which I already had from last year, and then the blush highlight, and then we can move on to trying everything on my face. Already prepped for makeup. I have all my skincare, and the little bit of glow that I have going on, it's gonna be from the sunscreen. Just wanted to point that out because I feel like my face does look pretty glowy right now, but there's nothing else but skincare and my sunscreen. So for the very first product, we're gonna be trying the Elevated Glow. So this is technically a highlighter, but I feel like this is gonna be more of a product that you can use prior to makeup, like a primer, and then as a highlight. Sort of the same idea, I feel like the Hollywood Flawless filter from Charlotte Tilbury. I haven't tried it. I'm just kind of like assuming also from what it says on her website, which she does also mention that this can be used. It says apply a couple of dots of the product directly on the clean skin after moisturizing. So basically use it as a first step before your makeup. So here, let's show the box real quick. Here what it looks like. And then I did get mine in the shade Cosmic Rose. I was debating between this one and the lighter shade, which was the Crystal Nebula. But I thought I already have basically all of my highlights and before kind of like primers that are like this kind of like more glowy are more goldy. So I thought maybe something a little bit rose to change things up. So look at how beautiful this packaging is. This beautiful frosted glass. It says Lisa Eldridge with the stunning cap, which is just like her lipsticks, which here I have one of the old ones. So I absolutely love that. Kind of like everything's so cohesive with each other. I mean, I'm a sucker for packaging, so what can I say? I'm gonna go ahead and apply this just like she recommends. So just a couple of dots on my face, and I'm going to blend in with my fingers. And I'm gonna concentrate this kind of like in the center of my face. So my cheeks, like higher points, I might as well just put it down here too. I'm putting it everywhere. Why not? So now let's just go ahead and blend in with my fingers. Ooh, look at that glow. So beautiful. And honestly, it is subtle. There's non-glitter. There's no glitter in this. This is just a beautiful glow. Look at that. Ooh, I really like it. So now that the beautiful Cosmic Rose is basically all over my face, I didn't really just apply on the high points. I went all over. This glow is just to die for. It's so beautiful. I'm gonna go ahead and apply my foundation, concealer, all that jizz. I'm just going to skip highlight. We can go on and apply some highlighter and a blush. I only picked one of each, and I picked most of the lipsticks, so we're gonna have a lip swatch party in a minute. But I'm gonna go ahead and complete this face, and then we'll be back for the two other very exciting items. Most of my makeup is done. We just need the blush, highlight, and lipstick. So for blush, I did pick Mountain Walk. So kind of like in the same idea that I picked the highlight, so I wanted something different that I already didn't like have multiple in my collection. So I know for sure that I don't have anything similar to this shade on my collection. I honestly wanted to pick up more of the blushes, and I just checked the website and they were all out of stock. But I just couldn't bring myself spending that much whenever I placed my original order. So I went for one highlight and only one blush. So I did pick the shade Mountain Walk. So the box, I had already put it over there, it's going to be the same as the lipstick boxes. Very adorable with the white and gold logo, and then the logo is going to be gold in the middle. The way I apply my makeup, I always like to go first with bronzer or contour product, bronzer, my highlight, and then my blush. So the only thing that I have on my cheeks is going to be bronzer, and I actually wanted to go for a matte bronzer, so I did just kind of like contour my face. I didn't add any more shimmering bronzer because I wanted to have the glow exclusively from this product. I just didn't want to like make any additional glowy products or wear any additional glowy products. So I'm gonna go ahead and first apply my highlight. That's again just the way I like to do it. And I'm just going to apply a little bit here in the back of my hand. So there you go. And I'm going to apply it with a beauty sponge. So I got my beauty blender here, and I'm just going to dab this on the top of my cheeks. Ooh, that is so pretty. Oh my goodness, look at that. And then the center of my nose, and same thing here on the other side. This shade is so pretty, you guys. Oh my gosh. Look at that glow. Dab my beauty blender, and with whatever is remaining, I'm just going to add a little bit here on top of my brows. Just right here. And then a little on the top part of my nose. I don't like to connect my nose ever, so I'll just go like on the tip and on the very top, and then whatever is left on my chin. Ugh, so pretty, you guys. Oh my goodness, I am so happy with that highlight. Now let's move on with the blush. I did get the shade Mountain Walk. So don't do what I did. I literally just started pulling this and I almost broke it, but it was just like I was able to put it back in. It's a cap that you twist. Okay, be smart, not don't be like me. So now let's go ahead and apply this. Same thing, whenever I do have a cream or more liquid blush, I like to apply them on the back of my hand. So I'm just gonna like, okay, I think that's gonna be enough. It looks very purple, I'm not gonna lie, it looks very purple. That's what I was thinking it was gonna look like whenever I saw, you know, the swatches and whenever I saw Lisa swatching on her YouTube. But if it's going to give me like a naturally flushed shade, oh my gosh. What is happening? I got a ton of this product. Oh wow. Okay, let's back up because this is so much product. Oh my goodness, what is happening? Let me go ahead. I kind of like already removed some excess in my towel and of course in the back of my hand. So I'm gonna see if I'm not gonna end up looking too clownish because I did apply too much. Ooh, that's pretty. Okay, I need to remove more of this product. I used way too much. So instead I'm just gonna grab my beauty blender and I'm gonna start blending the product that I already had applied. Okay, I'll do a little bit extra with whatever is on my hand. Okay, so you need the smallest amount with this product. Oh my goodness, it's super intense. And I got very much overboard. I went very overboard with this. I'm glad that I did not just like grab some of the product and like just put it on my skin directly because that would have been very messy and very hard to fix. Okay, so here we are looking very blushed. That is a very pretty color and it is something that I don't have anything in my collection. Like this is more of like a purpley shade. I know it says raspberry, which on me I feel like it's pulling more purple, but it's so pretty. And I do feel like this is kind of like a very close to my natural blush color. I really like it. So now for my favorite part of the brand as a whole, it's going to be the lipsticks. Let's go ahead and do some swatches. I picked up 4 out of the 6 that she just released. She did re-release Love of My Life, which came out I believe last summer. So it was definitely not in this past collection that she released in November, December. This was from last year. And in general, her lipsticks just have a special place in my heart. I just love them, and also a special place in my vanity. I do have every single one of them she's ever released. So let me just go ahead and show you. So we do have some Charlotte's over here on the edge, but all of this are going to be all of Lisa Eldridge releases. So I have every single one of her lipsticks. We've got one missing here because that's Love of My Life. I do like to keep them by color, so it's like lighter to darker. We've got like the reds and the pinks and the nudes like all together. This time around, I didn't pick all of them because I was already spending quite a penny. So I missed 2 of the new releases. I've got 4 out of the 6, and like I was mentioning, she did re-release Love of My Life. So I got Dance Card, Kitten Mischief, Spirited Away, and Atomic Cherry. So here are the 4 of them. We'll go ahead and swatch them. Same box as all of her previous releases. So just the white with the beautiful gold logo and the gold lettering. Let's start with the swatching, and the very first one is going to be Dance Card. I feel like this is the lighter one of all of them. And this one is honestly the one that I thought was the most beautiful whenever I opened the box. I mean, don't get me wrong, they're all stunning, but this one just seemed like it's going to be something that I'm gonna absolutely love. And I remember Lisa mentioning in her video that this one was similar to Go Lightly, except for not as, I guess, bright. So I have Go Lightly here with me, so I can kind of like show you what they look like next to each other. I don't feel like they're similar, just maybe in like the orangey tone, but I don't see a resemblance. So here is Go Lightly and this one is Dance Card. So just maybe like the orangey undertone or like peachy. I don't even know what color this would be considered. But yeah, here they are side to side. I'm not gonna lie, I don't use as much Go Lightly. I feel like on my skin tone it's not the most suiting to my skin tone. So Lisa describes Dance Card as a pink peachy coral hue inspired by the lipsticks from the late 50s and early 60s in Lisa's vintage makeup collection. So it says like one from prom queens everywhere and those in search for a bit of nostalgic charm. Here we have Dance Card. I do feel like this is a little bit lighter than I was expecting. I did go back and forth to try like to get as much pigment as I could. Let me get closer, but this is as much as I could get. So I feel like if you are lighter than my skin tone or if you have just less pigmented lips, this would be absolutely stunning. I don't see how this shade would work in any like darker skin tones than myself, but it is very, very pretty. I feel like it's a very subtle, everyday orangey pink, if that's even a shade. But here we go with a Dance Card. For the second shade, let's go ahead and try Kitten Mischief, and this one is described as a playful, light, buttery caramel pink that imparts a delicious peachy toffee, easygoing kissability, and everyday essential. And yeah, this is something that I feel like it will be perfect for like every day. I feel like no matter the skin tone. So let's go ahead and try it. So here we have Kitten Mischief. On top of loving the name, I think this is such a beautiful shade. I might have spoken too soon on selecting my favorite. I did love Dance Card, but honestly, I feel like this one is going to be perfect for my everyday, and it's definitely going to be the one that I'm going to keep today because I feel like it goes so beautiful with this more smoky eye. But oh my god, how pretty is this? And as you saw on the clip, it just goes on so smooth. It's so comfortable on the lips, so definitely a favorite for like your everyday whenever you're in the rush and you just need to grab a lipstick. This is absolutely stunner. Again, Kitten Mischief. For our third lipstick, we're gonna try the re-released Love of My Life, and this one is just described as a modern, vibrant, rosy pink that's not too blue and not too red. So this is was one of my favorites from that release from last year. So let's go ahead and try it again, and this is Love of My Life. So here we have Love of My Life. I am a lover of red lipstick. It's just my favorite ever. So when I saw this, I was like, that is a stunning bright red for the spring and summer. And this one is in the shade Atomic Cherry, and this one is described as a fruit punch cocktail of a coral red. So let's go ahead and try it because honestly, this is too beautiful. And here we have Atomic Cherry. We made it to the last one, and this one is Spirited Away. This is described as a very modern rosewood which traverses the color spectrum from brown to red to pink with a warm tone underscoring, enhancing natural lip tone with a touch of vibrancy to make the whites of your eyes brighter and the whole face pop with a healthy glow. So here we have Spirited Away. Another beautiful collection and beautiful releases by Lisa Eldridge. Honestly, there's just something special about her lipsticks that just makes me so excited and makes me feel that my face just looks so much prettier whenever I just throw in one of her lipsticks. So that's always something that I look forward to in makeup. Something that's going to excite me, something that's going to make me feel pretty. And I feel like both of those things I get completely with Lisa Eldridge line. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, let me know in the comments down below which ones of these lipsticks, if any, you picked. Or if you're interested in picking any of this. I so want to get a couple more of those blushes. I do think all of them are already out of stock, unfortunately. The highlight, it's just absolutely stunning. Look at that highlight. It's just so pretty. And the lipsticks, I'm only missing two. They're still in stock, so I might consider getting them. I'm not entirely sure just yet, but I might as well just pick them up. I'll definitely let you know if I do. But for now, if you did like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe right here before you leave, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!